Hello there, dear YouTubers. My name is King1993, and today I'll be talking about another Super Mecha Champion Mecha, and that Mecha will be Aether. Okay, so without further ado, let's get started. Now, the thing is, before talking about this, there is a chart that I must need to show you, and I call this the movement tier list and the survival tier list. So, in the movement tier list, there are chess pieces, and each chess pieces has their importance. So basically speaking, the one with the lowest importance is the pawn class. Pawn is less important than knight. Knight is less important than bishop. Bishop is less important than rook. Rook are less important than queen. So here are the things that you must need to understand, that each of these class are basically in an indication of what is their movement capabilities. For example, if you were to give a trampoline to this mecha will still not be able to go to higher platform. Whereas if you were to give these two mecha a trampoline, they still won't be able to go to higher platform. But at least their movement speed when you use their dash will be far better than the movement speed of this mecha Firefox, which is why these two are considered as knight class. Whereas bishop class, there is Aether, and Aether is capable of going from one platform to another very easily if you were to give a trampoline to this mecha. So that is the reason why I rate bishop Aether as a bishop class mecha, because if a trampoline were to be given to this mecha can jump from one platform to another extremely fast. And in case of survivability, this mecha is on the top list. There is a reason behind that. Now, the reason is, if you were to be given this mecha the ability to fight against this S-class mecha, then what will happen is this mecha will be easily be able to defeat this S-class mecha easily. Even though this S-class mecha, most of them can climb higher buildings, or let's say they have high durability, even then this Aether will still be able to beat them easily if you are a skillful player, that is. Which is why even if you were to be using this S-class mecha, it would be better to stay cautious against this Aether. Okay, now when it comes to the durability of this mecha is not that much high. So let me show you. So this is Aether, and let's check from this list. Here, as you can see, the ability, it has a durability of 2200 only. So when it comes to the durability of this mecha is extremely low, but the shield is very high when compared to the other mecha. Now when it comes to the fuel of this mecha is 120. So obviously when it lacks in the durability, when this mecha lacks in durability, it will basically cover up by this additional shield. Okay, so what about its mods? Now I have changed this mod, so I'll be talking about this mods later. Let's talk about the module. Now when it comes to module, the module which are important for this mecha is the lightning blast, and for this defense module it would be better if you were to have this one, because when you were to gain excess, convert 90% ratio of fuel spent into mecha shield. So every time you uses its jumping or let's say dashing, what will happen is it will be converted to shield, which is a good thing. And for this one, it is the power leap. So if you are able to have this double leap capability, then you can jump from one platform to another easily, but the highest platform, it is not capable of doing that. Okay, now when it comes to the core 1 and core 2, after a challenge with many people, I realized that this core 1 is a lot better than this core 2. Now in case if you're wondering, okay, why is that, let me show you on the training ground. So let's go to the training ground. Let me lower the volume, otherwise you won't be able to hear my voice because there are other players nearby as well. So let me change it to Aether. and select core 1. Now basically what will happen is, by having core 1 activated, this mecha will be able to jump from one platform to another easily. Not only that, it will be able to travel even further. Okay, so let's start. First of all, I'll be jumping from this place to there. So when jumping from this place to there, when you compare it to Firefox, or let's say Skylark, or Tree of Enders, the problem with them is they can only move fast for a short period of time, but their jumping capability is not that much good, which is why even if you were to give them a trampoline and make them jump from a very high distance, okay, like very long distance, not high, very long distance, they will not be able to go to the higher platform easily. That is the highest platform. Okay, now let's see what will happen if I were to use that same dashing capabilities on this mecha. Now I just used double jump, and by the use of double jump, this mecha was able to go from that place to this place easily. Now let me show you some other methods as well. Now I'm gonna do one jump and one dash. So I did one jump and one dash, I was still able to get her. Now what about if I were to do 3 dash? Now let's see what will happen if I were to use 3 dash. Remember, in order to do 3 dash, you must need to have 4-1 capabilities. Now let me jump. Okay, let me give it another try. Maybe I was wrong. Okay, so I was wrong. So you can basically come from that place to here in 3 different ways. You can do it by using double jump, you can do it by one jump, one dash, or you can basically use 3 dash at a time to jump to higher platforms. So overall, when it comes to the survivability of this mecha survivability is extremely high. Now what about for other modules? Okay, such as modules that can be equipped on any mechas. So for those customizable modules, I have given Aether 3 rapid fire. Oh sorry, I mean not rapid fire, I have given Aether 3 reload rate. So it will basically give this mecha enough time to actually shoot 14, okay, 14 of these slashes instead of 1. So let me show you. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12. Okay, so it seems like it is 12, but at least it is more than the amount which is shown here. So you can get about 5 more of this slashes output. So obviously that is a lot better when you compare it against that Firefox, which is extremely useless, or when you compare against that Caramel or that one. Okay, so these mechas, they are basically like the beginners class mecha. So even at the beginners class mecha, the 2 mecha which you are gonna get, one is a hot steel, another one is Aether, they are gonna be extremely good in jumping from one platform to another. Not only that, this mecha will be able to give you more higher survivability rate than the others. So if you have, let's say, an Aether in your team, your chances of survival is gonna be more than 50%. Now why not more than 75%? Well, there is a reason behind that, because as I have already told you, its jumping capability is limited. So let's say you are stuck in a place where you must need to jump out of it. So you cannot go to that higher place or this higher platform from here, because look what happens. That's the maximum amount of jumping it can do to go near the roof of this higher platform, but it cannot jump on over this roof. So this is an indication that yes, you must need to be using a trampoline for this mecha to go to a higher place. But at least when you compare it to the other mechas such as the pawn class or the knight class mecha, at least this mecha is still far better. Also, another thing is this mecha's ability to paralyze other mechas is extremely good. It will basically give your teammates enough time to actually finish the other mechas easily. Oh, another thing I forgot to mention, I have given this mecha actually 4 little plate. Okay, so let me show it to you. Okay, here it is. 1 reload, 2 reload, 3 reload, and 4 reload. Okay, 1 movement speed. This mecha is already fast, so giving it 1 more movement speed is actually good. Shield durability and shield recovery. So overall, when it comes to the shield related stuff, this mecha is already extremely high on shield, and I just gave it reload rate. Basically speaking, it can now output even more swings per rounds. So that is basically the main reason why I have rated this mecha as a bishop class mecha, because its limitation is it cannot jump to a higher platform if this mecha is near it and without the use of any trampoline. But when it comes to the survivability of this mecha, if there are no buildings nearby, only a plain ground, then Arthur will have a very higher chance of winning than any of these other mechas. So if you find this video useful, then please give a like and subscribe and click the bell notification icons so that I'll be able to make more of this type of video, because I need money to survive. That is one of the thing. And next time I will be talking about this neutron star. So next time I'll be making a video regarding neutron star. I hope I'll be able to make it so that you guys can actually learn something from it. Goodbye and stay safe.